The Abuja Local Government elections have come and gone. But if for anything, one lesson was learned from that election. And that lesson is voter apathy is one of the keys that the ruling party will use to remain in power. Because come 2027, they are going to use intimidation, they are going to use fear, they are going to use the military, the police, to make sure people do not come out. But I want to advise the opposition, one of the greatest weapons you have at your disposal, going by the experience of the Abuja local government election, is to mobilize people to come out and vote. Mobilize people. That is one of the key that will lead to the victory of the opposition. If you can mobilize people, enough people to come out and vote. Imagine in Amak, more than 800 and something thousand people were registered to vote. But how many came out to vote? Not up to 100,000. Why? Because there's voter apathy. And that is what the opposition must deal with. People must come out to exercise their franchise. People must come out to exercise their right. That is one of the work that the opposition must face squarely and seriously. If they want to make headway, if they want to see the back of this administration, they must make sure they speak to the voters. Anywhere a voter can be found, the opposition must sit up and make sure that people will come out to vote. Restore confidence in the people that change is possible. If anything, the Abuja election has taught us that voter apathy is one of the weapons of the sitting government. So the opposition must do what? Must sit up. Because if you don't sit up, if there's voter apathy, it is impossible for you to dislodge this administration. Because this administration will look for every trick in the book to use to remain in power. But the opposition must sit up and make it impossible for this government that has brought unmitigated hardship, unmitigated suffering, unmitigated hunger, unmitigated pain, unmitigated insecurity. The opposition must make sure they unite for the interest of the people, not their personal interest, and see to it that this government does not see the light of the day in 2027. Mobilize the people. Mobilize the people from every nook and cranny of this nation, in every village. Let there be an awakening. Give confidence to the people to come out and vote. Because if there's voter apathy, I'm telling us, just as it happened in Abuja, it will replicate itself in other states. I hope the opposition is listening. I hope the opposition is mobilizing to go to the voters so that people will come out in their millions, in their large numbers, more than they came out in 2023. When people come out in their numbers to vote and defend their vote, rigging will be minimized. It is when the people do not come out because they believe everything has been settled, the vote has been rigged, the election has been rigged. It is when we have that perception that the people want to rig, we have a free day. So there is need for us to understand that it is still within the power of the Nigerian people to elect who they want. And the only way they can elect who they want is to do what? To come out in large numbers. When people come out in large numbers to vote and defend their votes, it will be near impossible for there to be any kind of rigging. So that is my advice. Go and instill confidence. Go and instill hope in the people that this is one chance in a lifetime. They should come out in their large numbers to vote and protect their votes. Let us see how they are going to rig the election manually. This is frank and candid. Peace.